your host, Nick Underwood.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Jeopardy ECON edition. You're in for a special treat tonight. We're testing our contestants on their knowledge of economics and the world of money and banking. Our first contestant is our returning champion, hailing from the great state of Iowa, Lucy Sargent. Our second contestant is a sophomore business major attending Drake University, Abby Masakim. Our last contestant could not make it today, so instead we found a man who sleeps outside our production station. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Dirty Mike.
Tonight we will be focusing on bonds. Our four categories are corporate bonds, supply and demand of bonds, municipal bonds, and treasury bonds.
Lucy, you are the returning champion. You're first.
I'll do corporate bonds for 100.
The type of long-term bond with the largest default risk and the worst rating on the S&P. Yes, Abby.
What is a D-rate bond?
That is correct. A D-rated bond has the lowest rating out of any of the credit agencies and is at the highest risk of defaulting.
Corporate bond for 200, please.
Moody's, S&P, and Fitch. Yes, Dirty Mike.
What are the names of liquor stores in the Des Moines area?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Lucy.
What are the names of 3 credit rating agencies?
Correct. Lucy again.
And demand for bonds for 100, please.
The demand curve for bonds shifts right. Yes, Lucy.
What happens when expected inflation decreases or the riskiness of stock increases?
Very good. Expected deflation decreasing and riskiness of stock increasing causes an increase in bond demand.
Supply and demand curve for 200, please.
Exiting a recession, business expansion, and increases in expected inflation. Yes, Dirty Mike.
Oh, I'm sorry. That would be reasons I live on the street and my wife left me for an 85-year-old man.
That is, once again, incorrect. Abby.
Reason the supply curve might shift to the right?
Very good. Your choice.
Municipal bond for 100?
The interest rate on municipal bonds would exceed the rate on that of treasury bonds. Yes, Lucy.
What would happen if the tax-exempt status on municipal bonds was eliminated?
Yes, that's it. Lucy again.
Treasury bonds for 200.
This explains why interest rates on treasury bonds are not all the same. Oh, Dirty Mike.
Because the government put a chip in my brain and they want to listen to my thoughts. There's your answer, Mr. Underwood.
No, Dirty Mike, that is no way the right answer. Once again, you are completely incorrect. Abby.
What is time to maturity?
Very nice, Abby. In the yield curve for treasury bonds, as time to maturity increases, so does the interest rate and expected return. Dirty Mike was way off.
That is it, Underwood. I have had it with you.
That's all the time we have for tonight, folks. Catch us next week.